So welcome back, guys, but right now I'll just talk about and compare the high feature Starman and the advanced Model X. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, but first I'm gonna drink tea. Okay, so let's talk about the feature set. Both of them have Bluetooth 5.0 and both of them have auto pairing when you remove them from the case. Like this one for the high feature Starman, this will blink red and blue. There you go. This is the, if you see here, it's blinking, so it's now looking for a device. Let's put it back there, and when you place it back to the case, it will start charging and it will eventually turn off. Also for the advanced Model X, if you remove it from the case, let's see, now it's looking for the last pair device, but it will soon turn to red and blue. That means, there you go, it's looking for a Bluetooth device to connect to. And if you put this back in the case and close it, it will charge. Yeah, there you go. This means that it's charging. Both of them have touch controls, so you can adjust the volume, you can play the next music, you can return to the previous music, and also both of them can activate your voice assistant, maybe Google, maybe Bixby, and maybe Siri from Apple. Both of them have stereo calling, so it means that you can hear the call both from the left and the right earbud. Not all truly wireless earbuds do that. Both of them are exceptionally light when it's in your ear, and I think both of them have a similar build type. If you see here, they have a similar ear tip type. It's different from the regular in-ear earphones you might have. Let's take another sip. Also, both of them have IPX5 rating. This means you have it has better sweat resistance when you're working out. Also, if you like to make calls, I think this one is better because you can do mono mode for both earbuds, meaning that even though the right one is the master earbud, both of them can be connected one at a time to your device. Unlike this one, the Model X, the master earbud, which is the right one, is the only one that can be connected. The left one can't be connected, so the mono mode only works on the right one. And now we have the audio latency. Both of them have a Bluetooth 5, but only the Model X supports AAC, which is a higher quality codec. Unlike the high future Starman, it supports up to SBC only. That's more efficient if you want less delay in local videos, like when you're playing on VLC or in other high bitrate videos. But when it comes to streaming videos like YouTube, Netflix, and the likes, both of them basically have no delay since it's Bluetooth 5. If you're just nitpicking, that's when you'll see it, but you won't. And I apologize for this gorilla setup. It's my desks. I have here my coffee, which I'm not drinking now because I already have 3 cups today, so that's why I'm drinking tea. It looks like piss though. Ugh. Okay, going back. So since this only supports up to SBC and this up to AAC, it will depend on your phone. Typically on Android phones, the AAC doesn't work that much, but usually for my S10 it works, even in streaming and in online videos. But local videos, as I said before, like high bitrate videos in VLC, you'll notice that there's a bit of delay in the audio. It's like it's out of sync, especially when you're watching video or a movie that involves lots of mouth movement. Well, this high feature Starman, since it only supports up to SBC, it's less likely to have, you'll still notice a delay, but it's less compared to the advanced Model X. And now we'll go to the sound. I think That's what most people would like to hear. So these two, even though they look the same, the sound is very different. And the 10mm driver poses a great advantage, unlike the 6mm driver here. I mean, especially if you're wearing the correct ear tips, that seals very good. You'll notice that the advanced Model X gives off very clear across the range, like mids, highs, and lows. It's very precise, it's very punchy. It's almost like you're using a wired earphone. Unlike for this one, you'll notice that it is a Bluetooth earbud, but it's for the price. I can't fault it, but it's good enough. But when you compare it, this technically sounds better, and this is what I like also compared to this one. But just to give the sound, the high future Starman sounds very warm, meaning that the bass is really elevated for this one. So if you like EDM, pop, rap, electronic, and those with thumpy bass, this will be a better choice. But it's not like this one has a bad bass. But yeah, this one has very good bass, deep bass. Like, it's also good when you're watching movies. It will give you a more surround sound feeling. But the sound is also good. For me, it's good enough. For the price, details are there, highs and the mids are there. I'd just like to warn that if you set the volume around less than 50%, the bass overpowers the highs and the mids. So it's not that clear. It leads to sounding muddy. But if you turn it a bit high, if you turn the volume a little bit higher, the details actually sound better. But yeah, I think this is better for bass heads, those that like bass a lot. But yeah, I mean, it's light, it's okay. I think for the casual listener, this is okay as well. So next is the Model X. Now, I don't know, maybe because I've been listening to different types of earbuds a lot, that I'm more into detail retrieval. Like, I want to hear every piece of the instruments used in the song. The 10mm graphene driver shows a great advantage for the Model X, since even though there's punchy bass, there's very good bass, to be precise, the highs and the mids are still there. I mean, compared to the KZZSN, which I was supposed to review, I think maybe I'll make one. I don't know, what you guys think? If I compare to that, I'm not missing the multi-driver feature that much, those very high fidelity music. It's almost the same for this one. I mean, you'll still hear the difference on the KZZSN, but damn, still good. I'm starting to appreciate Bluetooth devices now. Unlike before that, it's a hassle. I mean, previously I've tried other budget earbuds and I didn't like it. I think I got the ZNT one, ZNT AirFits 1, and the ZNT D06L, I think. Both of them I got it from Lazada, but I don't like the music that much. It sounds a bit muddy. It's similar to this one, actually. Similar to this one, but I like this better compared to the previous two. The only one that I like, the budget one that I liked, is the ones from QCY. I think that was the QCY T1 Pro, and it's a 2008 edition. It's a Bluetooth 5 already. Yeah, I like this better. I mean, for me, it's worth the price. This one is 4,200 from it's hard to pronounce the FB page. I'll just link it below, and you can contact them if they're still available. But for my previous video, I think Shangri-La Egghead Audio Hub still has them. This one I got it from Lazada. I think the current price right now is 1,900. I think they're based from what I've read on the reviews that they have. The other models could sound better. The feedback I've been seeing in the comments shows that the sound is clearer. Actually, I think some bass heads doesn't like the newer ones because it's more clear. It's less bassy compared to this one, I think. But yeah, it's worth a shot. Oh, another sip of the tea. Piss tea? Yeah, piss tea. So yeah, I think that ends my comparison of the two. For the price, I'll go with this one. I mean, for me, it's worth it if you're very technical or demanding on your sound. But if you're a bit of a budget, I'd choose this one. It's okay. I mean, for most people, I think they'll like it. if you're not an audiophile. But this one, if you like more clear sound. Actually, there's one feature that I'd like this one better. It's the calls. I got clearer calls that to go through when I used this before. Like this one, I had a hard time talking to another person when we're in a call. Especially this one only has one mono mode for the right earbud. And yeah. And enjoy your caffeine, everyone. Next time I might do a coffee one, because yeah, right now I had too much coffee. So see you guys. Peace.